Welcome back to Kingsport, Tennessee. Looking live inside of the Middleview Conference Center. We're at the NAI show. Got a couple of UPike basketball players here. Bradley Bunch and Kenny Copeland. A couple of guys have some local ties here, right? I know, Kenny, you're from Kingsport area, right?
About 15 minets from here.
So you're close to home. A lot of family here, right?
Yeah, I'll have a bunch of family come to the game.
And then you're from Union High School. It's not too big Stone Gap.
45 minutes.
We'll go right
45 minutes to an hour.
That would be perfect. So, guys, you guys are off to an 8-1 start here this season. Had a big-time road win over at Union on Tuesday night. Talk about that. It's a tale of two different halves, right? The first half didn't quite go the way you wanted to. Defensively is really good, but the second half, the offense really turned things around.
Union's a hard place to play, but I think our guys really fought, and we were able to come back in the second half and fight to get the lead back. So
Bradley, talk about the physicality too. Union really tried to bring the physicality to you guys, tried to push you around a little bit. And I thought in the first half, you guys kind of settled for the three-point shot. 18 attempts. I know it's a part of the offense, though, but you guys were 1 of 18. But in the second half, you guys kind of looked for that physicality and finished the job at Camp Barberville.
We just got told at halftime that we got to get our threes by getting into the paint first rather than just shooting outside the perimeter without getting in the paint first. And whenever we were seeking for contact, then that just opened up threes for us and the paint even more for us.
So, guys, you got both of your juniors and also include Kean Warwick. It's a big-time recruiting class for the Bears a couple of years ago, and you guys are developing. You guys 3 of the main players for the UPike Bears, a very talented program, very historic program as well, too. So, Kenny, I'd like for you to talk about your role has changed a little bit. The first couple of years, it's been more of a role player, kind of a defensive stopper. This year, you got the basketball in your hands, starting to score a little bit more.
Right, yeah. So I don't know. I think I've just grown over time, and coaches allowed me to do more things. And so he's just told me that the shots will come, but just playing hard, getting stops on defense, getting rebounds opens up a lot more things for myself and other people. So
talk about going from high school, because you're a big-time scorer coming out of high school, and you go to the college and your role changes a little bit. You go to more of a role player, a defensive stopper, coming and find the best player. So talk about that adjustment from high school, having the basketball in your hands a lot, going to becoming a defensive stopper.
It's definitely a big change. But, I mean, once you accept that role, everything starts becoming natural to you, and you get to grow in that aspect. So
Bradley, also your development as well. I thought from the second half of your freshman year, your sophomore year, and the first half of your junior year, your development has went a long way as well. 3-point shots become more of your arsenal. Talk about your development.
Yeah, just working hard, just letting the work, it's just caught up, and I'm just very grateful that this is where we're at now.
So what do the coaches do as far as player development for you guys? Because even like with Kean has done a good job. He started off in the Mid-South, played 1 year in the Mid-South. You guys played 1 year in the Appalachian Athletic Conference. Some of the coaching staff, how do they approach player development with you guys?
I mean, they always are willing to get us in the gym. Like Coach P's always, he's down there right now rebounding. He's always willing to rebound, but we've got individual workouts. Coach Compton rebounds, Coach Sid rebounds. Everybody's out there willing to work with guys and help them grow, no matter if it's starters or guys coming off the bench. So they're always really willing to help all of us grow and get better.
So Bradley, also we talked about your offensive game really expanding, but this year you've already been awarded the AAC Offensive Player of the Week, but also the next week is the AAC Defensive Player of the Week. Talk about that adjustment.
Yeah, it's just been good. Just been working hard. Defense has gotten a lot better. Just being in the right places at the right times, and yeah.
So what do you guys got to be? What you guys got to improve on to continue winning ways, and what you guys got to continue?
I think we need to improve on having a better start. We're getting off to a little slow starts, and it's kind of getting us behind just a little bit. But if we improve that, I think we can go a really long way with that.
What about you? So what do you think you need to improve on?
Probably just our physicality, because when we get physical and we're intentional with that, then everything else starts coming quick. It's coming better. So if we just focus on that, and like you said, our start, because in the second half over at Union, we came out a lot better than we did in the first half. And so if we let that first half happen, it kind of gets us down the hole, and it's hard to come back from sometimes.
So we'll start off with you. What do you got to continue for your improvement? Not improvement. What do you got to continue to be successful this year?
We got to continue to keep playing together. I think we got a lot of guys that, like you said, juniors that have grown up together and stuff like that. So if we all can keep playing together, finding each other, and not get selfish, then I think we can continue to have success.
So what do you think? What do you got to continue for success?
I think we just need to keep doing the right things and listen to our staff and whatever they say. We just got to do it. They're out with it.
When you talked about having a better start, I was wondering if you talked to Coach Sid Chris. I talked to him this morning. I said, Coach, what you got to do to be successful these next couple of days? He said, we got to start a whole lot better.
Yeah, we do. I mean, that's been our message the past couple days in practice, our last games, and we really do. We need to get off to a good start.
So what do you guys know about these two teams you'll be playing down here at the show?
We know they're both really good teams. They've beat some really good teams, and to be able to stay in the game and get it and be successful in the game, we're gonna have to come out like we talked about and have a really good start, but also be physical and intentional with everything we're doing.
So the question for you, Bradley, as far as not only playing here in the show, but also having the university so close to home for you guys, what does that mean for you?
It means a lot. You got a lot of family and friends. It's easier for them to get here and they can watch, and it's just good. You see some familiar faces.
What about yourself, Ken?
I think it's really cool. Like my parents are able to come up, or both of our parents are able to come up even on weekdays to catch some games, then being able to come down here and play. I mean, it's just a lot closer to home and allows like grandparents and everybody else to come out and watch the games, which is really cool.
Knowing where your support system is key, right? And it's a lot of times our support systems are family, and having such a great program like you guys are playing, very talented basketball players. The University of Pike basketball program is one of the top programs in the country, but then also have an opportunity to play here, play in Kingsport, Tennessee as well. But the closing question I have for you is for you, Bradley.
Okay.
Talk to you about the locks, man. You're starting to grow this out a little bit more. I mean, you're running so fast down the floor. I think it's just flowing in the wind. I'm very envious.
Yeah, it's just growing. I'm just gonna keep it. I don't feel like cutting it. And, I used to have hair like this all the time, but yeah, I'm just gonna keep growing it out. I like it.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you become the IAC Offensive Player of the Week and the Defensive Player of the Week, do not cut that hair.
I agree.
Awesome. Well, guys, we wish you best of luck. I know you guys play today at 3:30, I believe.
Yes, sir.
And then you guys an early game tomorrow at 11 o'clock as well.
Yes,
so,
sir.
but I wish you guys the best of luck. So we'll send it back to the station. You guys watching the show on the Southeast Sports Network.